Hey guys, Joshua Peterson, Peterson Electric. Second part of this video for the fire pit and hot tub landscaping for the electrical videos done in February 2018 for just a code reference of idea of when the code book is. The code talks about in 300.5 that if you're going to be a single pole circuit GFCI 20 amp rated GFI at the front of the circuit, you can be 12 inches in deep with PVC. I do schedule 40 underground, and I come out with schedule 80 above, and then I have my slip sleeve here. This will turn out pretty nice. I'll show you probably 3 more videos. We're doing service change, wiring the hot tub, and then the termination point once the landscapers are done, so you can kind of see the whole gist of this. This was all sand in the back, just to remind you. It's a beach area, if you will. Kind of interesting. Never have I underground something on something like that rather than clay in Colorado. Anyway, so as this travels, you got to keep in mind you do not want more than 4 90-degree bends. So as I added it up, I was right at 360 degrees in that raceway before I junction. And then I junctioned right here. They are going to put a retaining wall, as we can see this coming right here. So we came up out of here with the outlet. I do like using my heat box because I can make a very nice sweeping bend. Used a piece of strut. This EMT goes down almost 5 foot right here, almost 6 foot. And that was my stability for my strut, because as they backfill, we're going to be right about in here with our earth, and then the retaining wall that high. So you got to make sure you know your depth. The other thing is that you probably don't have to use a piece of slip sleeve on this, because as you can see, my strut will slip up and down on this conduit. The other spots I did slip sleeve because it is attached to something like that was a railroad tie, and this is going to be the house. So this is the in and out. That's the last part of the circuit. That's going to be the 2-pole, or excuse me, a 4-plex over there. This is a duplex. This is going to be a single circuit. They're going to use that for festoon lights over there, as well as one of your smokers that does about, I think, 600 watts, really light, maybe even 300 watts. It just has a motor that rototills through your pellets. So that's what they're using over there. Over here, this is where the spa is going to be. We did a 3/4 inch and then a junction box to junction for our flex coming this way. You can go all the way through with your flex connector if you want, but we're going to junction it right here and go into the side of the tub in this corner. Should fit in here in this pad. They're going to build this up as well. Probably going to come in right about here when it's all said and done. Definitely we're way deeper than that, but that's just because the trencher did that. The other thing is the gas line. As you guys could see, the gas line was coming on up. You do have to have a heat box for all this and put schedule 40 in it. I would not suggest to do anything with fittings, especially with these kind of poles. You'll never get your stuff through later. This is why we came through with the wire, so we can get it in later. Just with this, it's just a single pull string is what it is, rated up to I think 500 pounds of pressure. Right here we went and strapped this, and we have our slip sleeves in here. And this will be our spa disconnect. As we do our spa disconnect here, we'll label all that later for the inspector. Got our 50 amp GFCI breaker right here. And we're going to come out of here later with a piece of 3/4 coming around here. Probably have to bend around that gutter. Tried to see if we could get that gutter redone, but they didn't want to, so we'll just bend around that. We could go down low, but the other problem is the fence post. I'll have to find out what they're going to do with that. I don't mind coming down low, but then I would have to kick back up high. We might do that after we talk to them, because we got a doggy door here. Then we could hit that AC and then start offsetting that back up to that panel. We're changing that service out up here. We can't do all that until this is buried, of course, and then we'll upgrade that. I'll take the video from her. I'll show you why we're going to upgrade. First of all, this house should have never been on 100 amp 20 years ago. But here's your main 100. Here's your 30 amp AC. I'm out of space. So I'm going to put in a bypass lever meter, main disconnect, and then I'm going to put in right here my AC, and probably feed through lugs going to the house, or another 100 amp breaker, and then 50 amp going down out of 3/4. Put it in my slip sleeve right here. It is already bonded with a cold water, so we're going to go up to 150 amps. So we're good on number 6 per 210/50/64. 250/64. And then right here we'll drive in another ground rod. There's already one down here. As soon as they clean away dirt, we'll find that for the inspector and attach to it. Put our inter-system bonding bridge bar right here, and then we should be good to go. But yeah, I'll be able to show you guys how this does in phases. Pretty nice setup, and hopefully this will help you out if you're thinking about trash in your backyard. Thanks.